guys, I'm ChezPride, and recently the Sims team has paired up with 2 more custom content creators to create, yes, 2 more kits. And this time, they're both build kits, and they are called the Modern Retreat Creator Kit by Tuds and the Garden to Table Creator Kit by BrazenLotus's. And between this video and the one next to it, I want to review both these kits. And I know I said I was going to start being more picky about the kits I was buying since the whole EA sellout, but I genuinely feel like if you should be buying any of the kits, it should be the ones that are creator kits, because they at least normally have a promo code for the creators so you can support them, because they basically create the whole pack, and because it's EA, they definitely don't get paid enough for it. So in these videos, I'm going to not only blindly first react to these kits, but I am also going to show off the creators and show how to use their promo codes so they can get a percentage back of what you buy, because I feel like that's at least what they earn at the minimum, because they legit make the whole pack and get like one flat fee. They don't even get commissions on sales. So I feel like using their promo code is the least you can do. So in this video specifically, I want to review the Garden to Table kit by BrazenLotus's, and from what I can tell by the description and the pictures on this page, the main theme of this kit is to grow your own food and then have an outdoor space to cook and serve said food in. So it's basically like an outdoor kitchen dining that's very earthy from what I can tell, but I'll go ahead and show you the pictures and read you the descriptions so you can kind of tell for yourself from where I'm getting from. So first, we're just going to look at the preview pictures. I'm not actually going to look at the item list. I'm just going to look at the preview pictures because I don't want to actually look at the items until I go into game and like filter the kit and like pull up all the items, because I do want to kind of blindly react, but I feel like preview pictures are fair game. So obviously the main feature here is this cooking area in the back. We have like this grill that's like a wood burning grill with some logs next to it. Pretty sure it's a new sink. This ladder looks new and looks like you can put plants on it. Obviously the dining table and the chairs are new. Pretty sure this rug is new. I'm not sure if any of the plant stuff is new. Like this citrus tree keeps coming up, so I feel like some of these potted plants are probably new because like the citrus tree is in here twice. Obviously that some of the clutter is new as well. I don't know, it all looks really cute. I mean, these planters are obviously base game, but I think some of these like potted plants are probably new. And then if we go to this table, you can see more of the new outdoor kitchen stuff here, especially with that new sink and the dining table again. Are these like new like short wall pieces? Because they're too thick to be like actual walls. So I feel like those are new as well. Here's that citrus tree again, so I'm pretty sure that's new. I don't know. All of this is really cute. I'm not looking at the items, but it does say that there's 25 items in this kit, and then if you scroll down there is a feature description as well. So it says earthy and naturally inviting. Anchor your outdoor dining area with stacked fieldstone grill paired with matching side tables for an earthy inviting vibe. Define the space by using a stacked earthy fieldstone bench that is cleverly doubled as a low garden wall. Okay, so it's a bench that's a garden wall. You sit on it then? I'm so confused. Layer some rustic appeal with rough grained wooden furnishings and showcase your bountiful harvest decor with a repurposed wooden ladder display. Okay, so the ladder is new. And then modern with rustic warmth. Elevate your outdoor entertaining spot with modern furnishings grounding with rustic warmth. A sleek charcoal grill and accordion side tables feature clean lines softened by smooth wooden textures. A rustic modern stone sink simplifies outdoor meal cleanup and adds the perfect charm. Bright wicker dining chairs, vibrant rugs, and garden-inspired veggie decor provide energetic pops of color. So that is what the EA website shows for this kit. But let's go ahead and look at the actual creator herself. So if you pull up her Instagram, this is her Instagram, BrazenLotus_CC. And as you can see, she's an official Moz and CC, a creator, and she apparently specializes in harvestables, recipes, crafting, and decor. And I'm going to go ahead and give her a follow, just, because I feel like if I'm making a video over her stuff, I should give her a follow. I don't really use custom content, so a lot of these custom content creators I've never heard of, but as they come out with kits, like, I feel like I'm trying to follow them and support them. It's not that I don't support custom content creators, it's just that I don't always follow their profile before they put out a kit, because I'm just stupid and unknowledgeable, because I don't really like using custom content in my own gameplay, but I can see where it's very beneficial for others. I am a custom content supporter, I just don't use it myself. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a follow, and then we're going to go ahead and go down here and look at where she has posted about the kit. So it says, I'm excited to share some news with you guys. I had an opportunity to collaborate with The Sims in developing this, and it says, I love adding variety and depth in everyday gameplay. I hope you find this kit reflects that. I can't wait for you all to enjoy it. And then today, or yesterday I guess, she posted, I know it's a little late, but the Garden Get table has released today, and she also gives her promo code. So like I said, the promo code gives a percentage back. So basically, it doesn't give a discount for you. It gives a discount from EA. So EA gets a less percentage, and that percentage goes directly to the creator. And that's pretty much how they make their commission. But you can only do that if you use their promo code. So her promo code is Brazilian Lotus in all caps. I'm just going to copy that. And then when you go to the EA app and you go to check out and buy the kit, you can literally just press apply promo code and just copy and paste that in there straight from their account and press apply. And as you can see, it goes to a creator code. So it doesn't give you a discount, like I said, but it does give them a percentage of what they have earned. With that, you can press pay and then download the pack, and they will have their percentage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and jump into game, and then we will go ahead and start reviewing items. Alright, so I have went ahead and moved this into a blank lot on Newcrest with a bunch of money and nothing but a blank wall in case there's stuff we have to hang on a wall. And I have went ahead and filtered by garden to table, and there is no pre-made room, but interestingly enough, it looks like there is a new flooring. So it looks like we have a outdoor tavern tiles. Has quite a few swatches actually. I'm quite impressed by that actually. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and come over here, I guess, and start putting down. So let's go ahead and just put down a swatch of each color. So I'll start over here. So we have this nice tan color. I love the sizing of the stone. I love little square stones and rectangle stones that when you look at it, it looks like there's more rectangles than there is. You can make the rectangles and just I don't know how to describe it. It's a pattern thing, because when you look at it, you can see the rectangles line up there, the square is there, the rectangle is there. This kind of lines up into a rectangle but overlaps with this. I grew up seeing tile like this a lot, in bathrooms and stuff, and it always just made me sit there when I was in the bathroom and just examine the tiles for longer than I should, just finding all the different patterns and all the different rectangles and all the different shapes that were in there. I don't know. I love tile like this. I could sit there and look at it for so much longer than I actually need to. But it comes in a bunch of neutral swatches, and I'm loving the fact that it comes in some orange swatches as well. This orange is actually really pretty. It's a nice burnt orange. But we basically have a cream tan, a medium tan, dull dark brown, two shades of lighter tan, a black, a medium reddish tan, a white, an orange, a creamy almost salmon tan, and then a medium bright brown. So I like all those colors. I think neutrals are really nice in this game, but honestly, the orange is probably my favorite. Like the burnt orange is really nice. But that is it for build mode. And now we can go into buy mode and look at the objects. So let's just go in order here, I guess. So first we have the new dining chair. I guess we'll put out both seats as well because it says this is a bench. I am very interested to see. Hold on. I want to see how low compared to the chair is it. Okay, it's about the same height as the chair. I thought it was going to be lower than that. And I was like, how are the Sims going to sit on that without their knees glitching? But no, it's actually about the same height. So that's good. All right, but we have a dining chair and a bench. And it says it like doubles as like a, I don't know. It says it part bench, part boundary. Okay, so it doubles as a wall and a bench. Okay, I knew it doubled as something, but I didn't want to say it wrong. But first, let's look at the dining chair. So it's like an almost wicker dining chair. Almost the wicker is kind of going to be a theme here. I don't know if that's the proper term for it, but that's what it looks like to me. It has like a base color and then a stripe that looks like it has a matching cushion. So it looks like all the stripes and cushions are white, but it goes from like a gray to a cream to a dark brown to a bright blue. That's a pretty blue. A tan, a muted like teal blue, an orange, a all white, and a black. So that's really nice. And then we have this stone. It looks like the stone actually does match some of the stuff that would be in the base game, and it's the same stone just with different wood over it. So it's those same woods that we had in the flooring basically. I'm not really seeing the difference between the two swatches. Like there's two of each swatch. Oh, okay, the stone does change. I was about to be like, what? But the one of them has like an orangey stone and the other has like a gray stone, but it very much matches like stone that I already have seen in the game before, which I appreciate. And then it looks like we have a couple of new surfaces. So we have the reclaim and rebuilt tables. I'm assuming this is the short dining table, long dining table. We have the ladder, which looks like it has to go up against a wall, which makes me a little sad. So I was kind of hoping it wouldn't have to go against the wall, but it looks like it does. So I will put it here. We also have char grill table. So I think this is just counts as a side table. This is also a side table. And then kitchen stuff doesn't come together. But I think I'm going to go ahead and go a little bit out of order and place the kitchen stuff down as well, because I kind of want to see what all of this stuff looks like together. We'll look at the dining tables first, then we'll look at this, and then we'll look at all the new kitchen stuff. Now, I'm a little sad to say the kitchen stuff didn't come with the actual counter. These do just count as tables. You still have to put in like base game counters if like you only have this kit and just the base game. But, you know, this is fine. This is fine. We'll live. We'll live. We have two dining tables that look like they have, yes, the same swatches. So I'm actually just going to show it off on the larger table just to save time. But it's going to be the exact same on this. It's just like half of this. So we have that medium orangey wood. We have a pale light wood. We have a very pale light wood. We have a dark brown that's kind of dull. We have an all white. We have a clear orange. It looks like there's like dingier and then like clear, like more modern, and they're all in the same color. But then the more dingier ones also have a yellow and a blue at the end, which honestly the blue I'm kind of living for in this pack. Like this is great. I love it. And then we have this little ladder piece, which you can actually put plants and decoration on, all in those same wood textures. It has the rougher wood textures as well as the smoother wood textures. This doesn't come in blue though. It just has all the neutral wood colors. I'm a little sad it doesn't come in blue, but it does come in the orangey color, so I'll take that. And then we have the kitchen set. So this is basically, we do have a couple of new interactable objects. So this is actually just a regular grill here. And then you have the Firestone grill. So you actually have two new grills, which is really nice. And then you can line these tables up around it so you can have like a little counter with fire for the stove. You can also have a counter next to your grill. It's just more plain. And you put, I like the fact you can put, it's not actually a counter. I keep calling it a counter, but it is a table and your Sims will put food on it, which I appreciate. But I wish we had like, wait, is it a counter? No, it says table. I wish they actually made it a counter so you have like cooking space. I don't know if we have a base game counter that matches this. I don't think we do. So you're gonna have to like mix and match that. I wish they would have included a counter. But we do also have a sink that lines up with the tables, so that's nice as well though. So we have that, and let's look at all the swatches on this stuff. So I'm just gonna go down the line. So with the sink, we have all these neutrals with the whites. We have some blacks in there as well. I'm not seeing any blues. It's literally just all the neutral colors, including the oranges though. And then this little counter space or table, I keep wanting to call it a counter. It's a table. Has all those same neutral wood colors. This has a bunch of like different metals, including gold and black, which I appreciate. Like, I was not expecting gold to be in here, but I actually really like the gold. And then we have this more rustic wood burning fireplace, which I am just obsessed with. I love this. I think this is gorgeous. I want to put this in all my builds. And then we have the matching little like shelf counter almost that has the wood for the burning. So there's that. All right, now let's go ahead and start looking at more of the decor pieces. So it looks like the little decor pieces are kind of out in center first. So we'll just go ahead and look at those. So we have a hoot potato. We literally have a potato growing in a glass. That is adorable. Second chance sprout. Okay, same thing. The little sprouts go in the glass. I love that. That's actually so cute. I was not realizing that would come with this, but I, as someone who actually had a grandma who used to do this, I really like that. Aww. Oh, we also have a herb pot. So I was right, some of these planet pots are new. We have actually a little root garden here as well, like with carrots and whatnot. We have just for show veggie garden. Okay, that looks really nice. That actually looks really nice. I like that. And I was right, this little citrus tree is new as well. And then we also have a basket of eggs, which I feel like is slightly random, but okay. And then a forager's basket, which is really nice. It's like a berry and mushroom picking basket. We have the homestead harvest, and then we have some dishware, which is nice, honestly. We have a prize picking bowl, which is like a vegetable bowl. So instead of a fruit bowl, we have a vegetable bowl. And then we also have a chef's cutting board. I don't know, but I like it. We don't have a lot of cutting boards, and we definitely don't have any round cutting boards. So I'll take it. So this is all the little decor. I think the other two things are bigger decor. So let's go through the swatches on these things, starting with the root. So we have this little, I guess it could be like, I think I said it was a potato. So it looks like it has a mixture of like sweet potatoes and regular potatoes. We have some cabbage and like, I think that's relish? Cabbage and relish? And then this is what they called a herb. So it just, I guess you can make it any herb you want. Rosemary, thyme, any of that. And this is like the carrots and roots and whatnot. I like that. This looks more like, I don't want to call this the wrong thing, like romaine lettuce. Is that what this is? Iceberg and romaine lettuce. And then this in the preview, yeah, some of them have citrus stuff on them and some of them are just plain. But it's a nice little citrus tree, basically. It has a bunch of different citruses on it, which I think is really nice. I like that. We have a couple of these already, but I like that one in particular. And then, like I said, we have the basket eggs. Looks like it has a combination of white and brown eggs, which is actually kind of cool. Oh, it has mixed ones too that have white and brown. Oh, actually, I like that. Okay, I like that a lot better than I thought I would. I thought it was so random, but I like the different color eggs. And then we have like the berries and the mushrooms, little forage basket. I love all the little like blues and neutral colors. I like the fact that they have oranges and blues because those are contrasting colors. So that makes my heart happy. And then we have the basket of veggies. It's like the little wicker basket. So we have that. And then we have the plate basket. I don't know why you put plates in a basket. I guess for easy convenience to move and to look nice, but I've never put plates in a basket, so I don't. And then we have the vegetable centerpiece, basically, which I love the fact that they're giving us vegetable bowls now, because they used to only give us like a bunch of like fruit bowls, but now we have vegetable bowls as well, so that's fun. And then the last little one is this cutting board, which honestly I'm kind of obsessed with. I really like this cutting board. I like the fact that it has a little knife on it and some little, it looks like rosemary on there, and a little herb bowl. I don't know, that's really cute. And then we have 2 more items. I feel like it did not take me long to go through most of these items. I don't want to say there wasn't a lot of items, because I feel like 25 is decent for a kit, not the best. I think 30 is really a good number for a kit. Like, we've had some kits that have like 32 items. 25 is not the worst, but I feel like it just didn't take me long to go through this stuff, even though there was a lot of swatches. So I don't know. I feel like maybe this kit doesn't have as much as it should. Like, I feel like it's a little bare, but that's just my opinion. But I do like all the stuff that goes there. I really do wish they had put a counter in, though. But let's look at these last 2 items before I give my total final judgments. So we have this new rug, which honestly, this is a decent size rug. I like the size of this rug, but it comes in like some okay, it's mainly all stripes. So we have like black with white stripes, orange with white stripes, dark brown with white stripes, another orange with white stripes, teal with white stripes, blue with white stripes, cream with white stripes, and then we have like a netted brown, a netted lighter brown, a netted cream, a netted medium bright brown, and a medium light brown. So that's really nice. I really like that rug. It has some nice swatches. It's simple. It's nice. And then this, I was actually thinking when I saw this earlier that it was base game, but no, they actually gave us a new pergola, which actually I love. I love a pergola in this game, and the fact it comes in some nice wood colors in both kind of old and kind of modern new is really nice. Like, look at this white pergola. That is so nice. Like, I can imagine using that in so many gardens. Love that. But like I said, I do feel like mixed feelings. I like all the items. Like, there was not a single item I didn't like. So I do appreciate that. I love it when a kit has pretty much items that I like all around. The one item I really could go without was this dining chair. This is the only one that I wasn't the hugest fan of. But everything else I loved. I loved the floor tiling, which, you know, getting floor tiling in a kit is not that common. Same with wall colors. So I appreciate that. I love the pergola. The dining tables are nice. The rug is nice. Love the ladder. All the declutter was beautiful, and the kitchen set is nice. The only complaint I have about the kitchen set is that it doesn't have an actual functional counter. That is my only complaint. But other than that, I like the kit. I just wish it had a few more items. Like 25, not the worst considering that there's floor tile and functional items. Like, there's 2 different grills that you can use, but also those aren't new gameplay, and I just feel like it could have came with a little bit more. But as a whole, I think it was a decent kit. Like, I do like it, and I think this creator did a good job on the items themselves. So this is where I'm going to end this review. So if you made it to this point of the video, I hope this was entertaining and educational, because that was the point of the video. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright, bye!